Under a closed roof here in Milwaukee, we're almost ready for baseball from American Family Field. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Milwaukee Brewers. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Interleague Baseball, next on MLB Network. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And we are underway from Milwaukee as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 1-0.
That's a ball.
Well, you always get a sense of the umpire's strike zone, usually early on in a game, and that's normally a pretty good clue. Second pitch of the game, and it's already looking like a tight zone.
And that one misses as well, so it's a poor start here this afternoon as it's a 4-pitch walk to get things going.
Batting second, the right fielder, Michael.
Up next, Michael Brantley. First pitch of the AB on its way. There goes Altuve. Popped up. Escobar makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first, and they get the double play.
The third baseman,
Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman. Lifetime in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First offering. A fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well to deep left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez
1-0.
as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Ready with the 1-0. Count is 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it is. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. So they can't make anything out of the two-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. Lance McCullers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
0-1 the count. And the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Fouled away. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
In now, Willie Adames, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's 1 for 2. Wong on at first, nobody out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
And here's Christian Yelich now. He's set. Here it comes. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
1 ball.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases loaded here, nobody out. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Narvaez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Now a ground ball for Altuve could be 2. Reined in. 1 there. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. An inning in the books. No score on MLB Network. Second inning set to go, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Carlos Correa. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Garcia. He's there and records the first out.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Kyle Tucker.
And now here is Kyle Tucker. First offering on its way.
Nope, outside.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
The 2-2. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Adames scoops it up, and that's the second out. Into the box, Yuli Gurriel. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 3. Now here's the first offering. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Into the box now, Martin Maldonado. He'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Two balls and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Full count, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. The payoff pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Astros lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar.
The third baseman, Eduardo.
Now the first pitch.
Escobar.
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. And that one yanked just foul. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 2-2 offering.
Count 4.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Tapped up the third base line. Line drive snagged on a short hop and safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Batting seventh.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Daniel Vogelback's next, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's 0 for 5. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit back up the middle. Altuve to his right. He has it. There's one. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. From the belt, the pitch. And it's fouled away. 0-1, here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. Bregman gloves it. Altuve for one. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Now to bat, Brandon Woodruff. He's set and the pitch. Pitch out.
1-0.
Nothing doing. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Oh, that's just out.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Cain leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
That's on the outer edge. 3-1. Grounded to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Milwaukee leaves one. Will move to the third with no score. Now to the plate is the Astros pitcher, Lance McCullers. 9-1-2 due up. And now the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. One out now in the Houston third, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. first pitch on the way. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike one.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. The 0-1 delivery. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
3rd inning, no score to this point. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Colton Wong.
The second baseman, Colton.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next, here is Willie Adames. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now. So 2 away in the Brewers half of the 3rd. And that'll bring up Christian Yelich. Now the first pitch.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Yordan Alvarez will be next. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
And now, Yordan Alvarez struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Outside. 3-0 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Ready with the 3-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed.
Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and now it'll kick around in the corner. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Guess he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bregman on third. Alvarez stands at second. No outs. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. All even now. 2-2. From the stretch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now it'll be Kyle Tucker. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runner still at second and third with 1 away now. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
First pitch of the AB now. Yuli Gurriel comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So here's Avisail Garcia, struck out in his first at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Swung on, missed. 1-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he misses 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Next to dig in, Narvaez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Too high, 1-0. From the stretch.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Eduardo Escobar as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, strike one.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Here now the 2-2. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Daniel Vogelback. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. One the count to the Brewers' first baseman. 3 runs already home here. Beaten into the ground over to first. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Brandon Woodruff is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. From the stretch.
Nope. That's inside.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
The 2-0 on the way. It's a swinging strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Cain, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. To second for one. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 3-0 Milwaukee. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the pitcher, Lance McCullers.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game. Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
0-1, here it comes. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. Adames has it, and there's one gone. Back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And it's fouled away. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Michael Brantley waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. And that's low, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
1 out, runner at first, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. Now here's the first offering. That's a strike to throw down. He's in time. Narvaez throws him out.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
The 0-1 delivery.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros are down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's Colton Wong now. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the AB now. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Wong is retired, and there's one away. So bases are empty with one out now. And up next will be Willie Adames. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Pops this one up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Hit back up the middle. Oh, got him. And I'm going to tell you, that is an incredible play.
You know, you hear me talk about having baseball timing, having a baseball clock. That play right there showed it. Pretty play. The dive and then the ability to get back to your feet quickly and make that throw to cut him down at first.
In is Christian Yelich. Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Devo, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Brewers strand one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Now here it comes.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two and one. Into the windup and the pitch. Full count. 3-2.
great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. As a look, now the pitch. Fouled away.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 0-1.
Ball, that's too high.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. All even at 2-2. Here it is.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Bregman aboard here at first with nobody out. And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. First and second here with nobody out. Correa, left field and carrying well. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and the Astros have pulled level now at 3-3.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So a no decision here this afternoon as it'll be up to the bullpen from here on out. Adrian Hauser takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 37, Adrian Hauser.
So now to the plate, Kyle Tucker. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And he fouls this one off. And it's another case. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
In now, Martin Maldonado. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1 for his career in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Now another 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. Through 5.5, we're tied now at 3 apiece. Zach Greinke enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Houston, number 21, Zach Greinke.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
First pitch on its way. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And that misses 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Full count still. Another payoff pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Pops this one up. Bregman trying to get there, and no one will get this one. Once again, a 3-2. It's fouled away. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Eduardo Escobar standing in. Fouled away. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1.
Ball 1.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
2-2 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Back up the middle. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
At the plate now, Daniel Vogelback, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Line hard to the left side. This will get foul for strike 2. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
You got a 4 count.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Got him. In now is Lorenzo Cain.
The center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch on its way as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding himself.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Luis Urias will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. The 0-1 offering.
Ball inside.
Narvaez at second. Escobar at first. 2 out in the inning. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Brad Boxberger is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 45, Brad Boxberger.
Aledmus Diaz is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. First pitch of the AB on its way as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Here comes the 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
The 2-2. Hit hard down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A couple of walks for him thus far. Now the 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Michael Brantley. Out in front of it, strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. From the stretch.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for Houston. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Christian Javier gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 53, Christian.
So now into the box is Colton Wong, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering.
Second baseman.
And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Fastball just inside.
Count 2-1. Nope,
and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Stepping in now, Willie Adames. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
High in the air down the right field line. Brantley on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. And now in the box, Christian Yelich. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now here's the first offering.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Brantley going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Score remains tied at 3-3. Daniel Norris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32, Daniel Norris.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Yordan Alvarez. He's set. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. He's got it 1 away. Next, it'll be Carlos Correa. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
We got full count.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Stepping in next, Kyle Tucker. He went down on strikes in his last at bat. Now the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Kane is under it. And that will end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still tied 3-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And that'll bring up Avisail Garcia.
The right fielder.
And now the first pitch.
Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
After that slider away, he must have set his sights out there because he took that fastball in like he had no chance.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Into the box, Narvaez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base run. To the plate now, Eduardo Escobar, and it's fouled away. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Standing in now, Daniel Vogelback. He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Vogelback behind the ball and 2 strikes.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready with the 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Hunter Strickland will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jace Peterson is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. So here's Yuli Gurriel. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here's the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to 3rd. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So now to the plate, Martin Maldonado. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Ball 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Chas McCormick will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 20, Chas McCormick.
Here's the first pitch as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Not a very undisciplined swing there. It's 2-1.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Peterson is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And the runner back. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This batter's got to be in his head right here. This is where you need to regroup. Fastball in, now change up down the way. This is the cat and mouse that I love about the game.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Now the 1-2 pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Foul. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yelich is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Astros leave 1. The score remains tied at 3-3. Phil Maton enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Jason Castro is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 18, Jason Castro.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Lorenzo
The center
Cain.
fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch on the way.
Nope. Ball one.
Now action in the bullpen as
Ball
their
one, no
closer
strike.
starts to get loose out there. Pops this one up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him.
Now
he was
back,
putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
At the plate, Jace Peterson, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. Gurriel brings it in. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Colton Wong. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground with the left side. Wong will take the turn and head for second now. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
So now to the plate, Willie Adames. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. The 0-1. Strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2 count. The pitch.
1 ball.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Tucker. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra innings. Brewers strand 1, still tied 3-3. Number 31 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 31.
We are into extra innings, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley. Here's the first pitch.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
And it looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The 1-1 pitch. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Big at-bat now, and here is Alex Bregman. Though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D, where with the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 4-3 game.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set and the pitch.
Hey! Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Comes set, the 0-1.
Obviously, this pitching staff doesn't care this batter went deep earlier in the game because they are attacking him. 2 pitches right in the zone.
A pause. And the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2 and 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
High and deep to right center. On the move is Garcia. But it's over goes head and jumps the wall for a ground rule double. And this game is tied.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo kind of game up. That's not the case now.
Brent Suter, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. At the plate now, Kyle Tucker, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's a chopper fouled off to the left as the count moves to 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. So next to hit is Jason Castro. First pitch on its way.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Now the 0-1. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Astros lead it 6-3. Ryan Presley takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here. And digging in is the outfielder, Christian Yelich.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Fastball swung on and hit to second. Altuve has it, and that's out number 1.
You know what's funny right there, Matty? Back in the day, you would have saw a ton of high fives in the dugout, but as I look at this guy go back to the dugout, you're not seeing much. Guys don't want to give themselves up. Managers don't want to give away outs anymore. Probably should have just laid down the bunt and took the sacrifice with him, but he still was able to do his job.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Avisail Garcia comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 1-0 home. Looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were two bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes one swing.
Misses, ball 2. Adames takes his lead at third with one away. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Stepping in once again is Omar Narvaez. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Working for the punch out and the offering. High in the air into shallow left center. Tucker has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they'll get a bit closer on the sac fly as they trim the deficit to 2 now.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So now here is Eduardo Escobar. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
The Brewers down to their final strike. Fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Brantley going back to the track, to the wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 2-run homer down the line in right. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Yimi Garcia, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Tyrone Taylor will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Tyrone.
Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so he'll play at least one more. So 3 runs in the inning on just 1 hit, but it was a big one, the home run. Devin Williams takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Jose Siri is going to grab a bat now as he'll be asked to get things started in the top half of the 11th.
Number 26, Jose Siri.
Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Siri is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Big spot here, and it'll be Jose Altuve. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. A ball with no strikes. The 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this one is gone, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now an 8-6 ball game.
That's a great job by the hitter right there. Extra innings, breaks the tie up. That's not an easy thing to do.
Into the box, Michael Brantley.
The right fielder.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2.
2 strikes.
Lifted down the line in left. Yelich on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Next up, Alex Bregman notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. It's the Astros 8 and the Brewers 6. Kendall Graveman takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th.
Kendall.
Set now for the bottom of the 11th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Fouled off. Grounded to the right. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Now back, the first baseman, Jay Peterson.
To the plate now, Jace Peterson. And as the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the 1-0.
No, that's low.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Gotta think it's going to be a fastball here on 3-1. He definitely doesn't want to walk the bases loaded.
Three and 2, full count. Again, another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
Boy, what a battle there, Hero. Several hits at that right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting him out.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only one out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Next for Milwaukee, Willie Adames. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh,
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 is laid off for ball number 3. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Now the 3-2 pitch. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. Now to the plate, here is Christian Yelich. A potential tying run for him at third base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
That's by him for strike one. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner. Well, this one is gloved for the out, and a big sigh of relief here as this ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
A close one, 8-7 is how it finishes today. Yimi Garcia earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 8 runs on 8 hits. 1 error, they left 9 men on base. For the Brewers, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors, they left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30